Did you hear about that brother and sister kissing each other on YouTube?
Is it that Christian channel again?
No, it's...
Oh.
What up, invaders? Chris here. All right, it is so good.
Well, I mean, first of all, I see why no one would see him as a threatening kiss. I have an inkling this guy doesn't go for the women.
In the words of Ronnie Cray,
I prefer boys.
Right,
so he says, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got a lot of balls, kid. I prefer boys.
All right, guys. I am gonna ask her to try to kiss me.
Honestly, he's standing within like 12 foot of the woman, and you're telling me that she can't hear him whispering into the camera.
It's such bullshit.
This is the same as me going, okay, guys, I'm within feet of Brian now. I'm gonna ask him to punch me.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, and then you go,
I didn't hear what you said
yeah,
there.
exactly. It's bullshit.
I'm so nervous.
It's because you're about to kiss your sister,
You're
you
so
dumb fuck.
Why are you nervous? You're the one who's just chosen to do this, you fuckhead.
You're the social media predator. Do you actually think he's really his sister?
They do look a bit alike.
I think it might just be because he plucks his eyebrows in a similar way to his sister. I can't tell.
They look quite into it, though. Do you know what I mean? I mean, they look very into it there. He's actually touching her now. A lot.
Well, the dog's liking it now. Oh, I've seen this guy before. Prank Invasion. This guy's a desperate little creep. He's a fucking weirdo. Turns out he does a lot of kissing pranks, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, is that his whole channel?
Kissing pranks, Uber edition. Kissing my sister's best friend, high school edition.
It basically comes across like no one would kiss this guy, and he's sitting there in his room at like 18, like, how the fuck am I going to get people to start kissing me? I'll start a channel.
Hey guys, here to teach you how to kiss women. So what you're going to need is a camera, and you're going to need to say, it's a prank, would you mind kissing me? That's not the way to get women, just to be absolutely clear. Not the kind of women you actually want. This is Vanity Fair, no, Vogue, same thing. This is Vogue's 73 Questions with Kim Kardashian.
Kanye. Yo. I'm here to ask 73 questions. I'm ready.
Babe, this is for me.
He's a fucking clown. The world demanded Kanye and Joe Rogan do a podcast together.
Yeah.
Kanye, being the fucking prick that he is, was like, oh, we've got to have phone conversations first. And he needs special fucking treatment for everything he does. And eventually, basically, Joe Rogan's come out on a podcast and being like, it's just not going to happen. Like, he keeps stringing us along. He's never actually going to get round to it.
Are you angry about this?
Fucking people around and acting like you're too good to do a podcast with Joe Rogan. Like, you're not. Like, Joe Rogan's done podcasts with people far greater than Kanye West.
So your home is clearly stunning.
Thank you.
How would you describe this home?
I would say like a minimal monastery.
That's their bath.
Did she say minimal monastery?
Yeah, minimal monastery.
Minimal?
Yeah.
Minimal. Let me see what minimal is. Show me fucking minimal.
Right, it's basically just lots of...
Lots of stuff. It's the opposite of minimal then, isn't it?
I was going to say lots of space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what would you say is a thing that your kids taught you?
The alphabet?
Well, they certainly didn't teach how to suck.
Yeah. Bad idea to involve the kids in this video. The kids are basically constantly talking throughout it.
Let's not act like she parents these kids. I'm not being funny.
It's Kanye who looks after the kids. Come on.
When you've got a performer like Kanye and someone like her who's always at Fashion Week here and there, the real parenting is being done by paid nannies.
Or Chloe. Chloe's not got much else on.
She could get me on her. I tell you, she's fucking
I think she probably could because Tristan cheated on her.
big old thick woman like her. I like
but she's
tall
not,
and thick.
You want like an oak tree.
No, a challenge. Do you know what I mean?
Sort of like a killer whale flopping around on top of you.
I mean, I would be the killer whale.
Right, okay. Well, she'd be a sperm whale,
black
so to
and white
speak.
Newcastle.
Right. I don't think that's why killer whales are branded that way.
Thick.
Kim, you have over 130 million Instagram followers. Honestly, what is that like?
It's so crazy just to think about it.
Clearly, the questions have been put in later.
Yeah, they'll have been read in and then they'll be reread afterwards.
Yeah. When someone asks you a question, no matter what scenario, you have to sit and go, You can tell that these are the most rehearsed bullshit answers because there isn't even a look of surprise on her face at any point.
No.
There's no pause. Everything is just...
Are you saying you wouldn't want Vogue magazine to come and ask you 73 questions?
No, I'm saying that, yes. They can get fucked.
I would.
I literally couldn't give a shit.
Oh, I like Vogue.
Really?
I don't really know anything about it.
It was a good song, but it wasn't Madonna's best.
No, it's true.
Chinese medical center have invented a sperm extracting machine for donors to masturbate them in the hospital. You see the actions.
If you feel embarrassed about masturbating in a hospital, you're not going to feel less embarrassed about putting your penis into a machine. This is useless.
I mean, that might work, though. Do you know what I mean?
Why?
I don't know. It just looks like it would be cool.
I'm sorry, you don't want to use your hand? Okay, shag this machine for a minute.
There's a lot of great things came out of China, and this is just one of the many. Of course, famously, the iPod.
The iPod.
Chicken chow mein.
Chicken chow mein.
So this is one of many great things, and now we've finally got the sperm extractor.
Yes. It's sort of a Dalek that gives you a blowjob.
Exterminate.
This man is basically us in 20 years.
Please join in. Let's build something here. Yeah? Comment below. Like. Subscribe. Hit the bell. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.
I love his cardigan. Is this basically Dad does social media? Is that what we're looking at?
Pretty much, yeah. Pain don't last, people. Depression can kiss my ass. Hashtag beast mode.
I love that this is just such cliched dad posts. So, pint of Guinness, starting off.
Away days.
Oh, classic away day.
There he is, pointing at the pint.
If you can't see this massive pint in front of my face, I'm on it. He's on all the San Miguel.
Yeah, there he is.
Which means he's on holiday, because you only have Spanish beer on holiday. He's really playing around with filters now.
Yeah.
Whoa. He looks like he's melting there.
Literally a candle of him. Do it for the holy shit you...
With
Do it for the holy shit you got hot.
I really can't wait for him to go out to the pub.
Yeah.
And he sees a girl he hasn't seen in 10 years, and she looks at him and she goes, holy shit, you got hot.
And he just goes,
that's why I do it.
That's why I do it.
That's why I do it.
Turbocharged Tuesday. Whoa! I bet he drives a Mini Cooper.
Happy 55th birthday to me. I mean, do you know what it is, right? For 55, he looks good.
Great, yeah.
No, he does, because most 55-year-olds, they're fat lumps of shit, and I'll probably be one myself one day. So he's getting in the gym, he's doing it.
It's also that
I rate that. I have to say, this guy, if you haven't, if you need someone to follow, you want some inspiration in your life, you want to see what real living is.
Yeah.
Rick.Cowley on Instagram.
Rick.Cowley.
Give him a follow. The man's a legend. In other news, the new Star Wars is out.
I'm actually quite excited for that.
The trailer, sorry. Looks pretty good.
It does, and then they're laughing at the end. It's clearly Palpatine.
Well, anyway.
I don't know anything about Star Wars.
One guy who definitely isn't and has never seen it, Mr. Plenty.
That's his name.
Never seen Star Wars. None of them. Never will. Oh my God, you're missing out. Maybe.
Nobody.
You're missing out on being a multi-millionaire.
Wow.
Keep your movie.
Keep your movie.
Can we just clarify? He's there with a Bentley there. Lovely Bentley. It wasn't ever a choice of, you can either be a millionaire or you can say Star Wars. They're not mutually exclusive.
George Lucas has seen Star Wars, prick!
I'm pretty sure the people who made Star Wars are much
richer. So rich.
So this is him being very cool.
Slim Joe, you should call him. Wow.
Smokes cigars all the time, clearly, by the way he's holding it.
Oh, some good cigar smoke. That's really good.
He just has videos about himself and he seems quite...
Up his own arse?
Yeah, I mean, he's got
youtube.com/hate speech.
Yeah, let's go to his YouTube channel.
Another thing females enjoy is they enjoy men who's successful, and money's a very easy measure of success. Who doesn't? And on top of that, the number one thing women want more than anything is fun.
I think that's a big takeaway from today's video.
Do you know what annoys me? You're saying the most basic bullshit known to man.
Women like fun. Come on, guys.
I've owned strip clubs. I've owned webcam studios. At one point, I had a hierarchy. I understand women from the ground up. And I don't just understand women in regards to how to get them. I understand how to retain them. I understand what motivates them. I understand how to make a female happy.
He's worked with strippers and webcam girls, and he thinks that means he understands women as a whole. I think it's fair to say, I hope
from the ground up, Brian.
If women would allow me to speak on behalf of them, that doesn't represent all women.
What I do is I retain women. Not only do I retain women, I train them to be the way I want them to be. I make them fiercely loyal. They allow me to fuck other women. They do anything I say.
He's not R. Kelly, you know? He just basically trains women to be brainwashed into letting them fuck as many women as he wants and retaining them as objects. But he's not like R. Kelly.
No. For the first time, doing something I didn't think I'd do on this YouTube, I'm going to sell a course. And I'm going to sell the course on how to get women from the ground up. How to speak to them in the first place, how to approach them, what motivates them, what to say, how to sleep with them, because that's only half the game.
No woman with an ounce of common sense wants anything to do with this fucking creep.
Try it with Condoleezza Rice. See how you get on. If you can convince Condoleezza Rice to do that, I will.
Ask Oprah to buy into this bullshit.
Yeah.
Tell Oprah to jump on it. Oh, how to get girls. Oh, yes, I want to join now. $250 this guy is charging for a pimp and hose degree.
Got the PhD program yesterday. Great actionable advice. Straight to the point, very well explained. Changes your attitude and mindset right away. 100% recommended.
Now I can walk around with a renewed sense of confidence, attract the girls that I wanted, and punish the whores who think they're so big and bad. I'm not the type of person to copy what anyone else does, but I also know an opportunity when I see one. So from now on, you can get True Geordie's course on how to get girls. Click the link in the description below. Just £500 a month.
You got to say it right.
And you will get your full guide from the ground up.
Yeah.
On how to get girls.
And also from the sky down.
And how
because
to
that's
retain
important.
them. That is the most important thing.
Yeah.
How to retain these bitches.
Yeah, this is the thing, is you're not understanding how these whores work, all right? So I'm going to tell you from the clouds to the moon how to get fucking whores. Santa was captured.
The WikiLeaks guy. What's interesting about it?
Basically, Julian Assange was the man responsible for outing all the governments as utter shit. They then went on to just go, do we have to do anything about this?
Just probably lock him up, shall we?
So then there was a woman who then accused him of raping her in Sweden. He basically said he wouldn't face the charges because he said that they were false, but secondly, he knew that it could lead to his extradition to the United States, where he could basically be tried for what they call crimes. Some people said he revealed the government for what they were. Some people said, no, he wasn't a prick, he was actually a good man. He was then put in the Ecuadorian embassy for 7 years because the Ecuadorian government agreed with him. A new Ecuadorian government comes in,
didn't agree,
turfed him out, left him open to be captured.
Get out, sling your hook.
Yeah. Now he's going to go to America to face hacking charges. So
I've got Logan Paul's dog died. It's not really the same, is it?
Yes, no, it really isn't.
This is the thing about True News. A bit like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. What's your favourite line from Forrest Gump?
Probably life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
I like it when his mother realises he's a bit of a dunce. So he fails the IQ test for a Gump, and she goes, there must be something can't be done about 3 little points now. The headmaster goes over to her house and blatantly fucks her, and when he comes out the house, sort of Forrest is just on his little tree swing, and the headmaster goes to him, your mama sure does care about your schooling, boy.
That is horrible. This is Donald Trump. Now, over previous weeks, we've been taking other fucking shit politicians to task. Well, here's the king of them.
In WikiLeaks. On WikiLeaks. Through WikiLeaks. In WikiLeaks. Now WikiLeaks. That's WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks.
Mr. President, do you still love WikiLeaks?
I know nothing about WikiLeaks. It's not my thing.
He is one of the greatest bullshitters of a generation, though.
So Logan Paul's dog died.
You know, Logan's a big character on the internet, and people seem to love his dog. He had 2-point-something million Instagram followers, which is more than us. Annoyingly.
Oh, he's such a little cute. Look at that.
So he was in the yard, and apparently some coyotes came, and you know California's like, he called it Kong the Savage,
the dog,
in an ironic way. I think he recounts some lovely memories. You've made your dent in this universe, and I wouldn't have expected you to go any other way. Now that did make me giggle a little bit. Like, I wouldn't have expected you to go any other way. At the mouth of a coyote.
I remember when I held you as a pup, and I thought you're going to get taken by a coyote one day.
It's the awkwardness in which we talk about death that makes me giggle sometimes. But R.I.P. Kong.
Very sad. Do you find it a little bit weird when a dog has 3 million followers?
I'd kind of rather a dog have 3 million followers than some of these twats. I can get behind a dog. I can't get behind a twat.
I mean, I've seen you behind plenty of twats.
Before we went on, we were listening to some music.
Yeah.
G-Unit, there's something come out about our old rap heroes. Young Buck. I think Young Buck might have a thing for women with penises. Basically, this person here put something out on Instagram alluding to the fact that she'd slept with Young Buck. He rang her up and she recorded the phone call.
If he'd have just ignored this, then it would have all gone away because there's no fucking evidence.
There's a lesson to be learned here if you do happen to like...
Just anyone.
Check me out what I'm saying. That's a conversation to have for another time. At this point,
you know, because I want to let it out, and I want to tell you why I did. I want you to understand why. It's that to take $2,000 and flip that shit so many ways, and I could be rich off $2,000.
So basically, she's recorded the call. Young Buck is offering her $2,000 to remove the Instagram post.
$2,000? That's nothing.
I know, but he hasn't got the money he used to have.
Cool, 50.
50 Cent's just going to laugh at you at this point.
And post it on Instagram.
Sorry, mate. I've got a transgender woman who I fucked, who's holding me ransom for money on Instagram. Can you pay her?
Hello?
50 Cent.
Hello?
do you realize where you're at?
Yes, I do. I'm fucked up right now.
Chill out, man. Chill the fuck out. Did you hear when I told you to take the shit down, issue the state? What part of that sounds right when I'm the one getting the damage done to me.
I'm getting the damage done to me too. You're not the only one.
She's basically a sad little fuck, and I have no sympathy for her. When she says people are attacking me too, yeah, because you put a picture up or whatever you did, which outed Young Buck.
The type of people he probably knows, he's got a better way of spending that 2,000. Well, if she wants to ruin lives, I mean, there's a simple scenario for that if you're that kind of person, isn't it? I think if someone tries to ruin your life and you've already been down that road, then go back down that road.
Right, yeah.
That's my thing, because that she has fucking poisoned her life.
I ain't got a problem with no gay people. Whatever the fuck you niggas thought you seen on the tape, nigga, that ain't no motherfucking tape or no motherfucking punk sucking my dick. Bitch ass nigga, why don't you just pull up and keep that same energy, nigga? You give me the location, I'll give you the location. Keep that same energy and say all this old hoe ass shit that you want to say on the gram. Say it to my face. We can do it on the live too, you bitch ass nigga.
So he's gone on the phone, rang her up, she's recorded that, she's then put that out to prove that he's guilty. Now people are laughing at him openly. Young Buck was in the gangster rap group of the 2000s. Like, he was seen as a hard rapper. I feel sorry because now he's out here just like offering anyone out, like just totally losing his shit.
It's kind of unfortunate because if this had, say, happened back in the day before Instagram and social media, just, you know, before all this stuff came out, he probably could have like kept it quiet.
Speaking of music, the UK's #1 YouTuber in numbers, obviously we're pretty good. KSI has got a new album out with his good mate Randolph called New Age. So KSI put a tweet out to let everyone know that if you want to use our YouTube music in your YouTube videos, go ahead. We ain't copyright claiming anything. We want to let everyone eat. This is a new age. Use the title of the
branding.
We're fully independent. We make our own rules. Enjoy the album. Jake Paul replied, of all people.
Well-known copyright lawyer, Jake Paul. Yeah, he says, hey, I fuck with this idea, bro. I been on that same shit. I'ma do this too. I'm tired of artists being greedy. This is the start of a change. Respect, bro.
JJ replied, shut the fuck up, you cunt. Jake Paul there just slammed by JJ. That is a hell of a reply. They're never going to be friends, are they? Let's check the album out.
This is the new age. Now they want to play because they're trying to get paid, but they can't because they're too late.
I like that song, and I think that is one of Randolph's best verses. Like, he carries that song well.
One thing I do like about on the whole album, having listened to it, is the switch in the instrumental style between when Randolph raps and when JJ raps. So Randolph's like this, right? But now it changes.
Fuck you, big boy with that big broom.
Yeah, I just love that his first words on the album are, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. They work well together because they do sound very different. My favourite song on the album so far is Beerus, but maybe it's because I've already heard it quite a few times, because I just like that beat. Can we hear that?
You don't like me, that's established. Keyboard warrior, ugly ass catfish. You can never act this out here, living that lavish life. You should be embarrassed, guys.
I like JJ's bit.
Sure.
I'm a god like Beerus.
Young winner, come fear us. I'm a god like Beerus. Make my mark like over Mars. I don't see nobody coming near us.
I like JJ's voice. I don't think JJ's ever going to be like a lyrical rapper. Like, that's not his thing.
What do you think? He is more of an impact voice?
Yeah, I think his voice is what is going to give him the best chance of like making really successful songs. Right. I think Randolph lyrically was quite impressive on the album so far. Obviously, I've only listened to it like twice. I'll tell you one criticism I've got so far. A lot of the songs sound the same, but obviously it's the same two rappers every time, so that's bound to happen a little bit. But like the beats and that, like some of them sound similar. The one where Minnie Minter's girlfriend sings,
Talia Mar is her name.
That was a nice like break
Switch
up.
up.
Yeah, I thought that was good. YouTuber's branching out. We're always going to support that, so good luck to them.
There's a lot of good tracks on the album. I think all 10 of them have got their own individual stuff. Featuring someone like JME on there gives it a little bit more.
Yeah, JME delivers what you'd expect. He just comes in and tears it up on the lyrics. That's out now if you want to check that out. Shout out to the lads.
With a cut off their latest album, it's KSI and Randolph.
They're not here.
One day. I had them in the kitchen.
Legendary wrestler Bret the Hitman Hart was in the middle of giving a speech for the Hall of Fame, and he just got attacked by someone in the crowd.
So WWE cut it live on air.
Yeah. Thank God they didn't have a knife or anything on them, otherwise you would have been fucked. Bret Hart, obviously in his day, would have probably kicked the shit out of this guy. He was one of the few wrestlers who you think, yeah, you'd know some shit. You go for someone in their prime, not a 61-year-old cancer survivor and stroke victim. Ronda Rousey's husband, Travis Brown, UFC heavyweight, was on hand to deliver plenty of punches to the head of the man who
that's unfortunate,
tried that on. So good on Travis Brown.
Do you think?
Yeah, fuck that guy. If you're on stage or you're in an event like like that and you decide to rush, be prepared to get the hell beaten out of you, you know?
Well, we hope that the guy recovers well. I know it can be a traumatic thing to tackle a famous wrestler and then get punched in the face repeatedly by a UFC heavyweight. That must have been quite the day.
Yeah, but he woke up with a hangover. This is a little news story up next that really touched my heart, Lawrence. Eating vaginal fluids makes you immune to cancer and other diseases. Scientists at St. Austin University in North Carolina investigated the benefits of vaginal or cervical mucus consumption, and the results were amazing. Can I just say,
can't find the finding.
I've been eating pussy for a long time, never had cancer. If you're a man and you sort of don't want to do that, it's imperative you do it for yourself.
Improved digestion.
And also learn to appreciate it. It's fucking great. Last week we had Tony Ferguson sort of reported by his wife to the police. Unfortunately, another UFC legend, BJ Penn, has been reported by his wife now. The UFC Hall of Famer had a restraining order placed on him by the state of Hawaii on behalf of the mother of his children. So this isn't just like a girlfriend or nothing, you know. Like, she alleged a wide range of verbal and physical threats and abuse, ranging from a string of incidents. She said that he had a drug problem and that he would use fighting to keep him off the drugs. BJ Penn is a bit of a hero of mine. He was one of my first like UFC fighters who I used to love. He fought in Newcastle. To hear that is really sad. Apparently,
that's his statement.
The statement has been released by his team. BJ is in a highly contested child custody case involving his 2 young daughters. The Order of Protection has made serious allegations against him. The allegations are misleading, hurtful and false. Any further comment about BJ would cause more damage to the well-being of his children. So basically, BJ Penn's family have asked them to respect their privacy at this time. Sad when divorce happens, children are being sort of fought over, things that have happened in the relationship or even haven't happened in the relationship start coming out, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. You would hope they can find a way to just say, here, look, whatever's happened. If she doesn't trust him and rightly doesn't trust him around the kids, then fair enough, then things need to be done. But I don't know, you hope they can come to some sort of agreement where this doesn't have to get worse and worse and worse. TJ Dillashaw, I would say in his prime, arguably one of the best fighters in the UFC, has just tested positive for performance enhancing drugs,
which has sort of started a big debate, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's EPO that he's tested positive for, which is what a lot of the cyclists used to take back in the day, and it just makes you have insane cardio. It's one thing to cheat when you're throwing basketballs into a hoop or playing a sport, but when you're fighting and you're getting an advantage that could kill someone or really hurt someone, it's bang out of order then. But interestingly, the strength and conditioning coach, I'm not saying that this is the guy who gave him it, but usually performance coaches are the ones who offer up the performance enhancing drugs. That's not really the martial arts guys who are going to come and go, do you want some gear? It's usually the weightlifters.
You also say that if you are a performance coach and your fighter starts performing well, you go, bloody hell,
job well done.
My training is paying off.
It is with a heavy heart that I, Coach Cal, the founder and the purveyor of the training lab.
Is a heavy heart sort of a side effect of EPO, or is that...
maybe he's on the juice.
Yeah.
I've recently seen a defeat in one of our family members in a few months. This defeat is not due to the skills and combat savvy of an opponent of flesh, but rather a defeat at the perilous hands of a far more sinister foe. The demon of self-doubt which haunts each and every one of us at one time or another in our lives. And what that means, one time or another, we're all going to be a victim of this, because that's what he really is, Lawrence, a victim of self-doubt.
I suppose he is a victim of the human mind, but ultimately...
He's not. He's just a cheat who's trying to get an advantage to beat other people at fighting. That's what he really is. This guy's a bullshitter. He basically said, what he did wasn't right. That being said, we would also like to thank those who've come forward at this time to show their genuine concern of all of our athletes, especially TJ. A fallen soldier on the battlefield of public expectation and demand for perfection. TJ succumbed to the relentless pressure to win at any cost for the purposes of appeasing his employers and pleasing his fan base. What he's saying is,
I think you should start
lot are to
injecting.
blame for TJ Dillashaw putting a needle in his arse. TJ put a statement out, basically a video of him just going, just got to suck this up and get on with the next 2 years. I guess I'm just going to do a few surgeries. He apologised to his fans and his family. At no point did he apologise to the men he'd beaten up while just to the fucking girls getting an unfair advantage on them and therefore knocking them unconscious. I would love for them to remake the next fight, TJ versus Cody, without TJ on the fucking EPO, and for Cody to just smash the living shit out.
Yeah.
Is this her? No, we can't do her again, can we?
Well, I just wanted to check.
Oh, what is she doing now, man?
Wow, that does look amazing. Though.
Is that just like boiled cheese?
I mean, it's probably mixed in with a bit of milk. And
do you need that much cheese on meatballs?
I mean, yeah, you do.
Really? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Right. We've seen enough.
We had this sent into us. I like it when you get involved in the show. This is a community we're building up here.
Community.
We've got the true news, but the true yous as well. And yous lot have sent this in.
That's probably a good name for them. Welcome back, the true yous.
Hey guys, Billy here, and today I've got a video. I didn't think I was going to make a video on Sunday, but it just came in my head. And
I suppose I won't make any videos on Sunday. I should make a video. It's Sunday.
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah.
It's a Rustler's chicken sandwich. Yeah, I'm just going to let it cool down because it's going to be a bit hot. I didn't expect to, as I said, I didn't expect to make a video today.
Is he out of breath? he seems a bit paggered by this whole... I don't know if it's the pressure of being on camera. We'll let him...
I say one thing I really love is he keeps saying I didn't expect to make a video today. He's treating this video like he's accepting an Oscar. I
hadn't prepared a speech.
I didn't expect to get an Oscar. But
you love me. You really love me.
What sort of YouTube videos do you think you'd have made when you were 12?
If I was heavy into gaming when I was 12. Right. I loved gaming.
What console are you mainly on? PS3?
PlayStation 2, I think.
Okay.
PlayStation 1, 2. I would have been sat sort of eating a packet of biscuits gaming. Being 12 and 13 was really hard for me. You're just going through that puberty bit, aren't you? And it's
awkward.
A bit pain in the arse.
Yeah, it's awkward. Tough. It's off. Yeah.
It's tough, mate.
I think it should be alright now. No, that's too hot still.
I love him.
I'm just gonna have my birthday, go karting and go for a meal. Then I'm gonna hopefully go for a Chelsea season, like the Chelsea Stadium tour.
I wonder if he likes Chelsea, Rory.
Yeah. Well, we might find out.
Sorry in.
Yeah, sorry out.
So I'm gonna try it now. I think it's warm enough.
He's basically started the camera too early. Hold it like that. Yeah. Hold it because it's not hot.
I've never seen such an awkward silence on a YouTube video before. Oh, don't burn your mouth, son.
I'm not sure. I put it in the microwave for how long it said. Let's have another bite, see if it's any nicer.
Well, now wait another 30 seconds while they choose. Put a little bit of KSI and Randolph in. Yeah.
You don't like me, that's established. Keyboard warrior, ugly ass catfish.
I'll give the credit to a YouTuber called the Blue Van Man.
Unreal! The Matrix. We're living in a fucking Matrix of food reviews.
The Blue Van Man is influencing the youth of today. The youth of today are watching him going, that guy's fucking cool, I've got to do some shit like this. I wasn't expecting to do a video today, but suddenly there is a charge in my body to make a video.
Blue Van Man Jr.
He was the one that started all the food reviews.
He started food reviews. He literally invented the concept. Before that, no one else never expressed an opinion on food. They'd just gone, should we have dinner? Yep.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to eat that? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No one ever said, is that good?
Yeah.
No one ever asked that question.
And no one ever expressed anything.
Until the fucking Blue Van Man. This kid's a sound lad. We can't, we're not having a go at him, but he's funny.
We want him to get more subscribes to help him grow.
I mean, let's stop growing channels constantly.
Why not?
I'm starting to regret some of the previous ones.
Why not? Billy Blight, head over there, take a look. In the meantime, let's look at probably the most influential
Blue Van Man.
A lot of you people out there.
Oh my god, he's dressing like you.
Just a pair of lads, mate. Just a pair of lads.
Just a pair of lads just showing their cleavage off. Just show your cleavage off.
Hold on, let me just turn my chair around. I've got one of them stools where you've got the steps on it. And if I don't put my feet on the step, I'm going to bend the bar that goes across and knacker it. Oh, done it again.
Can I just
literally could have started the video again.
This is about Buckfast tonic wine. We're 30 seconds in right now.
Into a 17-minute video.
This is the thing about YouTube, right? Once people get into this editing and all that, like we try and make longer videos, but you don't get this kind of quality very rarely on YouTube.
Not this compressed.
People he's putting a lot into this.
Yeah, we need to get him a new camera.
Buckfast.
We did know that was coming because of the title, but I didn't know when it was coming.
Or where from.
Lovely surprise.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit like a horror movie. You know there's a bad guy in it, but you don't know where he's going to come from.
Ha-ha!
Yeah,
Buckfast.
exactly. No one expects Buckfast.
So all my Scottish friends out there, this goes out to you. Scotty used to own the pub down the village. Hell of a pub it were. Absolutely hell of a pub. It used to really buzz. And then Scotty and Margaret left and it went shit.
You and I love a good red wine. That doesn't look good, does it?
No. I'll be honest, it worries me.
I tell you what though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is bloody lovely. Scotty, why didn't you sell this down there? Why didn't you sell it down the pub?
Imagine, right, you're his wife. You're over here and you don't know he's recording in the garage or whatever. You sort of put your ear next to the door. You just hear him in the garage go, Scotty, why didn't you sell this down the pub?
Oh, lovely place.
And then you peek your head in and he's just talking to his camera.
He's just holding, but you can't see the camera, he's just holding a bottle in midair.
He's really lost it. We're going to have to...
She's probably got one of her friends over and they're in the living room and every now and again they just get a waft of his voice and she just goes, just keeps him busy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Goes, let him do his YouTube thing. Seems to be going well for him. I said it was going well. Well, Alf was watching it the other day. He said he bloody loved it. Yeah, everyone's watching.
Leona, ask your dad why he didn't sell it.
This is mad.
This is a direct address to these people.
And yet this has got 53,000
views.
And he's going,
fuck off!
Leona, why didn't you sell this? Asking, he's having a direct conversation with
the audience.
Two people.
Yeah.
2 people and 53,000.
Right, folks, I have come in for a wet shave. Where am I, mate? What's the name of your shop?
Last Farmers.
We are in Loughborough. So to help promote local business...
He does look really fun to hang out with. Like, he looks like he'd be a fun
I love
guy.
the fact that the first thing he wants to do with his newfound fame, promote local businesses.
Love that.
Right?
He knows the effect of Brexit. He knows what's going to happen to local businesses in that. He's trying to...
I'd love to hear what he thinks about Brexit because I think he'd probably get it right.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be negotiating the terms right now.
Next week, you can see Blue Van Man expressing all his political views.
Or if you can't wait and you want to make your own mind up on Blue Van Man, just go and check his channel out.
Blue Van Man 2.0.
Oh, there's Blue Van Man regular as well. I like the fact he's got a second channel. Learn
already, yeah.
From us. If you haven't subscribed to my channels, the Kickoff Football channel, TG2, that's the second channel where we do other stuff like gaming and that way. I kind of beat him on one race on Mario and then he came back later on. But
I think that channel's now called Lawrence Beats True Geordie at Racing, isn't it?
It's not. It's TG2.
Oh, that's awkward.
So yeah, check them out and hopefully you've enjoyed True News with yours truly, True Geordie and Lawrence McKenna.
That's us truly. Don't forget, if you have any big stories, send them to us and we can we can
put them in, just tweet us, whatever.
Variation.
And yeah, we'll see you next week. Have a good one.
They're gone. They've already clicked off. Already clicked. Already gone. Already clicked off. So.
Oh, and you missed the trick, yeah?
Yeah.
Should have had this in the...
Pricks. There's going to be merch soon. Ha ha! Tricked her!
Is there?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe
that's fine. We're going to go for lunch now. So see you later.
See ya.
There you go.